Salam Alaikum Girl Bosses. Bring Me the Horizon is back, and not with the album that they said was coming a minute ago, but another single. We're like, what, 6 singles in? How exciting. How exciting. Jordan Fish left. Rest in peace. You know, it's like he's dead. Or so you would think from the way people talk about it on Twitter, but he's not in the band anymore. Oh, well, we move on with normal capitalization now. You know, it's a big change for them. They're big boys now. But we last heard Dark Side, which had a sort of Meteora Linkin Park type sound, which was really cool. I liked it a lot, but not as much as their single Amen. I think Amen really tops it for me. I think Strangers bottoms it for me. I wasn't the biggest fan of Strangers or Die For You. I don't even know if they're going to make the album now. I have heard, I've seen, I think on their website for pre-ordering like stuff, I think they say the album Next Gen is coming like December of 2024. So damn, we're never gonna see this album, but you know, let's check out Kool-Aid. We get what we get and we don't get upset. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that sounds heavy. I don't know why it's kind of given like Limp Bizkit. I know it's not true, but ooh. This is gonna be second. This is gonna be second in my book. Damn! Yeah, but there definitely is like a bit of like a new edge, like not Drowning Pool. Yeah, that sort of like alt rock sound mixed with metal is pretty sick. That looks like an insanely rolled joint. I don't know about you guys. Ooh. Oh, they do that? I don't know they did that. Oh, kind of loathing. Oh, damn. Shit. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh. Ooh, I like when songs do this. Like a complete 180 for an outro. Okay, sick.
This was gonna end in tears. Some shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie, racial profiling sounds pretty damn good. Sounds pretty damn good if you ask me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, okay, so super sick. We got another heavy one. Definitely. It's gonna be tough to compare this because Amen had like a super catchy chorus, really fucking heavy, but this was also super heavy, and I do really like the structure of this as well. I mean, we got some really sick breakdowns, some more modern metal, like more low Sleep Token type guitars. There's probably a lore for that. I don't know metalcore, and can you blame me? Can you blame me? But really did like this. The solo was like kind of out of left field. It sounded like kind of old days bring me the horizon. That was a very very stereotyped, like how do I want to say this? Like it was like a stereotyped core solo. Like I was kind of shocked to see that. And then also like that outro towards the end. I really do like songs that sort of give you a palate cleanser at the end, where it's just a complete 180. And it's not like such a like a very like passive outro or anything. It's like a very active outro where it's just like they just kind of do a genre switch, because it's just nice. It makes the song feel, or any given song feel, more complete to have something like that. It's just like a nice added detail where it just really expands the sound of the song, because it gives you something like to sort of put things into perspective, right? You just listen to a super heavy song, and then they have this more like weird, more experimental outro, and you're listening to that outro like, huh, that song was pretty heavy, wasn't it? And then having gone from that really heavy track or whatever, this completely opposite, completely contrasted sound to whatever experimental sound that you put in towards like the end of your song, it gives you more appreciation for that as well. So it was like really cool seeing the structure here, sort of the journey they take you on. Really catchy chorus too. But there is also like that sort of, I only really picked this up with Dark Side. I hadn't really noticed this before. It was sort of like a Linkin Park, new metal, alt rock. I mean, alt rock's probably not the best descriptor. More like alt metal type of sound that Bring Me the Horizon brings into their sound. The very I would say very 2000 sound. It's kind of cool to see that manifested. But the singles I've been appreciating much more than the singles that were dropping 2 years ago. I mean, Amen. So my ranking probably right now is Amen had a chokehold on me. Probably Amen, Kool-Aid, and then Dark Side are my top three. And the rest, meh. But yeah, no, the earlier singles I like definitely didn't hit as much. Lost, I was controversial, but I think it's grown on me. I understand it's a very catchy song, and it's grown on me. But like Strangers, Die For You. Strangers, I think was probably the worst. I think when I reacted to that, I said the Bring Me the Horizon went Nickelback, and people didn't like that. People really didn't like that. But yeah, that's probably like lowest for me. Die For You hurt. It hurt to listen to, but that's probably one that could grow on me a bit. But first listen, that was rough. But yeah, Kool-Aid, Amen, Dark Side, those have all been bangers. I do appreciate, always the heavier ones. Who would have thought? I mean, my album of the year last year was Cattle Decapitation's Terrorist. I come from grindcore, I come from death metal, black metal. That's my usual, so I do appreciate heavy. But I also, before anything else, one of the earliest bands, when I was able to choose the music I was listening to versus what was just put on the radio. And hey, I'm not a Coco Melon generation kid, none of that. But it was Linkin Park. I was like 7 years old, just bopping Linkin Park with like one of my friends, similar age as is the case with the 7-year-olds. And we were just like, what? We really resonate with these lyrics. In the end, it doesn't matter. I am crawling in my skin. I'm becoming numb, as a 7-year-old, it really resonated with me because I'd experienced so much of life, but it's always nice to come back here, that more like alternative, new metal sound. It's very fun. Yeah. It brings up something that, I wouldn't have quite, Bring Me the Horizon. I think a lot of people, they see my channel and they're like, okay, yeah, this guy, he's a count your blessings head. And personally, not really. I do really resonate with that Linkin Park, more new metal side of things. It seems like they're really embracing it. I don't know when we're going to get this album, but, at first, based on the first few singles, I wasn't too hyped about it. But as they've been releasing more and more, they've shown, they got the heavy side still. I'm intrigued. I'm very excited for this album. It is one of the most anticipated albums of 2024. Because it was so anticipated for 2023, they're edging us. They're They're jerking us off, but not to completion, dude.